educators in the Philippines. Our national body is the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. Main office is in the capital of the country, in Manila, and we are located in the heart of the Philippines, over there in the middle, ESET University. So my topic will be on advancing gender-based TVET programs in the Philippines, challenges and strategies. These are my discussion points. Okay, so we all know, or we're all familiar of the UN SDGs, and UNESCO believes that all forms of discrimination based on gender are violations of human rights, and UNESCO UNEVOC is committed to promoting gender equality and women empowerment in the field of technical and vocational education and training. So as a UNEVOC center, we recognize these gender disparities that often exist and in access to and participation in TVET programs, and that addressing these disparities is essential to achieving the SDGs. Okay, so according to UN, this is the gender equality SDG, but I also partnered it, of course, it's important, with quality education, and of course, we want our women or female students to have employment in the future. Okay, so these are some data that I collected. My sources are actually cited on the bottom of the slide. So we have gender gaps in STEM education. There is low female participation in some key occupational TVET groups, and also less or low participation in parliament. So this data is from the World Bank in 2021. Women have historically fared well in terms of access to education, but if you can focus your attention on the left graph, at 49%, the Philippines' female labor force participation in 2019 was the lowest compared to countries like China, Indonesia, Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. And on the graph to the right, the Philippines trails its peers in female labor force participation with one of the highest labor force gender gaps among regional comparators. So it is second next to Indonesia. Okay, so we're now on the best practices in gender in TVET. I'll start with from TESDA. So TESDA, as I mentioned, a UNEVOC center as well. They are tasked to manage and supervise technical education and skills development in the Philippines. One program is the TESDA online program, which is a web-based platform that offers massive open online courses. So all of their courses are free and accessible for both female and male Filipinos, and you can access it through mobile or computer. So TOP provides an effective and efficient way to deliver TVET in the learner's own space and time. So once you registered in the website, I actually cited it there, you can access the modules for the particular course that you want, and you will be granted a certificate of completion. But still, you need to take the assessment from TESDA in order for you to gain or to earn your national competency certificate. So here are just some online programs that they have, but it is not limited to that. So you can click each one, and then there is a list of different courses or classes in connection to those. So not only do they feature female learners, but also female trainers and workers to break down gender barriers and inspire women to pursue careers in different sectors, including in non-traditional and male-dominated trades. Okay, so they are focused on mainstreaming inclusion and diversity in technical education and skills development to help prepare learners for industry demands and equip them with the necessary skills to succeed in today's VUCA world. Another one is the operational plan, TESDA Abot Lahat, or TVET towards the new normal. Of course, this was during the pandemic. Abot Lahat means for all, so it's like TVET for all or for everyone. They can deliver a TVET through face-to-face, online, blended, or distance learning. We also have the TESDA Women's Center. So they stand as a symbol of the Philippine government's commitment to gender equality. They also offer free competency-based training programs for women. Here are some competency-based training programs that they have, and the website is also there if you want to check more of it. Okay, and these are some of their gender and development activities in the Women's Center, but as I mentioned, we also have a Gender and Development Center in the university, and we are also active in participating in female empowerment and Women's Month activities. Okay, credentials. So the TESDA Women's Center is actually internationally accredited TVET institution by the APAC. It also received recognition from the Philippines Commission on Women, and it is recognized as one of the 10 TVET institutions across Asia Pacific, Africa, and Europe by UNESCO UNEVOC. Okay, in the university, we also have some best practices. So we offer industrial technology degrees listed over there. So this is good for 4 years and open to all male and female students. But we also have evening vocational courses. These are open for full-time workers, part-time workers, non-college students. This is good for 1 year, and it is every evening or every night, good for 1 year. So they can earn their national competency certificate on a particular skill that they enroll in. So this video was actually featured during the World Youth Skills Day that the university actively participates on. These are our female students, and those are some courses that we offer. So we made this promotional video in order to inspire high school or senior high school graduates to enroll in TVET courses. And these women are also featured in our university talk show, wherein they share their experiences. They invited high school graduates to enroll, and then they encourage women to participate in TVET. All right. So delivering TVET to enhance STEM skills for women. Okay, so the major issue or concern is that in some job areas, especially those linked in science, technology, engineering, and math, there is low, or women are less likely than men to join TVET programs. In this is a data years ago, but I would like to point out that some reasons that female or male graduates enroll also in TVET programs is in order for them to improve their chances of employment or to find a job. Okay, so in the university, during World Youth Skills Day, we offer free skills training to all our students across campuses. So we have 5 campuses, 4 in the province and 1 in the city, wherein we upskill young women and men in order to provide them better chances for employment after graduation. So this is open to all students, no matter what course or program they enroll in. For example, in the welding, this female student is actually enrolled in entrepreneurship, but because of this free skills training that we offer during summer, she was able to learn basic welding skills, wherein she happily told us that she helped in their household build the gate in their house through the skills she learned in welding. And because of all the good feedbacks that we have through this training, the university plans to offer skills training for external clients, hopefully, like students not enrolled in the university, maybe stay-at-home parents, or visiting international partners. Maybe we can partner with them to offer skills or to teach TVET skills as well, even through online platform. Okay, the importance of delivering gender-based TVET programs. Some of the pictures here actually are from our Skills Olympics. So every university anniversary or foundation week, we have the Skills Olympics, and this is just one under fashion technology. So why is it important? I believe that not only TVET, but education itself is important to improve the quality of life by enabling literate people to promote health, expand access to paid employment, increase productivity in market and non-market work, and facilitate social and political participation. So this is also from the Philippines Commission of Women. Okay. Educating women is imperative because it enables women to participate in the labor force and allow them to sustain herself and the needs of her family. So not only will she be dependent to her husband, but both of them should engage in productive work. Okay, so education has been facilitating factor towards women's economic empowerment. But I believe that if women are allowed, to participate in these skills or in these jobs, not only will there be economic empowerment, but they'll also improve financially and, of course, their well-being as well. So educated mothers lead a better quality life for their children also. So it doesn't stop to the mother alone. Okay, challenges in addressing gender equality in TVET curriculum program. So this picture is also from our skills training. So according to the Philippine Development Plan, the performance of TVET is laudable in the Philippines. However, we struggle in inclusive access, desirability, and quality. So according to the Magna Carta for Women, in order for us to promote gender equality and women's empowerment, we need to also promote a gender-sensitive curriculum. Okay, the Philippines should increase the engagement of women in relevant technical and vocational education and training programs. So linking these to the labor market and ensuring that women have access to training in non-traditional fields. This requires increased connection with industry and employer groups and the development of public-private partnership, including links with public and private employment agencies. So each stage should involve women and should specifically target their needs before they take up TVET programs. So that's according to Asia Development Bank. Because one of the major concerns that we saw is that there is equal enrollment. Even in the university, there are a lot of female students taking up engineering or some industrial courses, but the problem is what happens when they graduate. That's what was presented before, that not all female graduates were able to get employed. So young women frequently require specific encouragement to take non-traditional curriculum studies that will open up future employment opportunities on an equal basis with men. So such training programs need to be accompanied by measures to reduce discrimination against women being hired in non-traditional occupations and industries. And sometimes the curriculum offered to young women is often limited by reason of socially ascribed roles. So in addition, young women may require targeted programs to improve their transition from school into the labor market in order to gain better paying employment on an equal basis with young men in traditional male jobs. Okay, so this one is an action plan, gender action plan, sorry if it's small, but the title of this is Supporting Innovation in the Philippine TVET System Project. So these are one gender action plan from TESDA in order to increase empowerment, women's economic empowerment, enhance gender equality in decision-making and leadership, and reduce women's time poverty and drudgery. Okay, in conclusion, the latest Philippine Development Plan states that we need to have a globally competitive and inclusive TVET. So the Philippine Republic is now recognizing the importance of TVET, and they want to have a future-ready TVET programs that will be designed and implemented to prepare trainees for the world of work. They want to focus on ladderized education programs to be promoted and building on the gains of enhanced science, technology, engineering, agriculture, fisheries, and mathematics strand. And lastly, they observed that there is an improvement in the female labor force participation rate. However, there is still a need to intensify its efforts through addressing gender bias and gender role stereotypes in basic and higher education materials, promoting entrepreneurship, and advancing economic opportunities for women through harnessing digital technologies. So with that, I would like to end my presentation here. Thank you all for your attention.